This episode of Backseat Gamer is brought to you by Dubby, an energy drink formulated to give you focus and energy with no jitters or crash. Their formula contains vitamins, amino acids, and nootropics, including the patented Neurofactor, and contains no calories, sugar, maltodextrin, fillers, or artificial colors. Go now to dubby.gg, and if you use our promo code BACKSEAT, you'll get 10% off your order. Dubby Energy, be better. Hello, and welcome to Video Comics. I'm your host, Michael Riley. With me is Dane Forgione.
Well, that one's a stretch.
And Ashley Miller.
Spawn, the animated series, was horribly underrated.
I've not even heard of Video Comics.
It was a very early Nickelodeon show. We're talking like one of the first shows that ever aired on the network. Back in 1979.
Okay. I got you. We are back playing more Boltgun.
Yes.
Warhammer.
Warhammer. Oh.
What the
It's
hell?
an elevator.
It better not be an elevator battle.
It didn't go all the way down. Or maybe it did. I don't know. Okay. Purge this site. Yeah.
That sounds badass.
Purge.
Oh.
Wow,
That's
It's a long way down.
that's a lot of struggle.
yeah. Well, sometimes you gotta let the beat drop.
Hey, it didn't kill you. That's surprising.
Yeah.
I am so glad that this is one of those fall damage games where it's like, oh, you lost 90% of your health, fucking idiot.
You didn't even take any damage. It's just like,
Nope.
going down. Whee!
Unless Mike has the accoutrement on.
No, I don't.
No.
As a matter of fact, as you can see, I'm losing health.
All right, then.
There's just no fall damage.
Goodness. Thank goodness, no fall damage.
But I'm sure that there are death pits, clipping out of the map or whatever. So, don't do that shit.
I won't.
Speaking of death clips and death pits and shit like that, I was watching a couple of reviews of the Gollum game,
Uh-huh.
and oh my god, that game may take the mantle of worst modern game ever. It's so bad.
Oh, do you restock on health?
Yes.
How? Did you have a health kit or something?
That might be an accoutrement. I do have a trainer. I do have a trainer for this game, but since there's invulnerability actually in the game, I don't really need it. I have.
Well, it's just I thought your health had gone down to 0 because I was gonna be like, first death, oh no, and now you're not dead, and I'm just like, I don't know if you had a health kit that automatically revived you, or if you used the condiment that the game had provided.
I smell like condiments.
The condom that the game supplied you. Mm-hmm. The game is feeling frisky.
It's like, do you like barbecue sauce? Well, fuck that shit. You get A1 because you're a grown-ass human being.
What does that have to do with being an adult? You lost me there.
Because sometimes A1 sauce is better on burgers than barbecue sauce.
There are some barbecue sauces that I've had on burgers that have been really good.
Sweet baby braised. I do like sweet baby
He's right.
braised. But
I put that shit on everything.
But sometimes, gotta go A1. Especially if the meat's horribly overcooked. But usually, when it comes to a steak, if it's cooked just right, seasoned just right, I don't even need A1. Maybe enter it from the side.
Even death pence aren't death in this game. There we go. I have a plasma gun!
Ooh. Shoot the goo!
Now, I will say it's not a plasma gun in the traditional sense. It is it's basically this game's rocket launcher.
Sweet.
But it's still like goo, right?
Oh yeah. It just has an area of effect and splash damage.
Ah, so it's super goo.
Sure.
Super goo.
Super goo, that shit. Super goo.
There must be somewhere else I can go. Oh, it's up this way. I see.
I actually just like saying super goo.
Look, death goo, if it kills your enemies, goo all over it.
Oh, there's the finish.
Phrasing?
Super Goo Osborne.
Hey, it's me, Super Goo Osborne. I died.
It's true.
Hi, I'm Yul Brenner, and I'm dead now.
Leo? Who's Leo Brenner? Do you mean Yul Brenner?
Yeah, I said Yul Brenner.
Sounded like you said Leo Brenner to me, but what do I know?
Quite a bit about law and theater, actually.
Oh my god, thank you.
You're welcome.
Would you also say that I'm... Wait a minute, would you also say that I'm Rita Rutna funny?
Yes, I would.
Oh my god, thank you.
You're as funny as Ruth Buzzy.
That's not going
And
insane.
she's pretty.
I was gonna say that, now you're just being ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, Ruth Buzzy was really funny.
See, the joke is that you're going obscure with your humor. You know something, Mike? I think you're Neil Hamburger funny.
Well, I don't know who that is, but I assume it's a compliment. Thank you very much.
You don't know the goodness of Neil Hamburger?
No.
Okay. I actually thought you did know. Never mind.
Yeah, I actually sat and watched like an episode of Laugh-In, and I'm just like, well, that was very progressive for its time.
Okay,
And
let
I
me try
understand
this again. Mike, I think your Zach Galifianakis funny.
Oh my god, thank you.
Is that better?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I thought that
Get
said
him
Gex.
Get him a man bag and a beard and a piano.
I think called a nerdling.
Yes.
Interesting.
Have you ever gone snurd nurgling?
I did it last night.
Oh. So you're about to do the LeFooing?
Well, considering that I'm playing Cogsworth.
Oh, you're
You keep-
Cogsworthing
did you
it.
fucking-
Okay.
Do you keep fucking forgetting that? We've had this conversation a couple times,
Well,
actually.
I know you were talking about tech shit earlier, and it's like, oh, he's about ready to do the thing. That's cool.
Where in that sentence did it make you think I was playing LeFou?
Look, I always keep gravitating towards LeFou because he was like your dream part, and then you got Jefferson and the Cogsworth, so it's like, okay, that's an upgrade, and I keep forgetting because, you know, I have brain deterioration from anxiety and depression.
Listen to me.
And headshots.
Give me sardines and give me sardines. Sardines are
Give
good
you
to
sardines
improve
and
memory.
give you sardines. Got it.
Listen to me, you fucking pudding of a woman. I don't know. I just felt like saying that.
Sure. Like you do.
Yes, you're Cogsworth. I keep forgetting that you're playing Cogsworth instead of LeFou because, like, LeFou was like your guy. It's like you wanted to be the LeFou, and then they're like, oh, but you're a Cogsworth. Like you're a total Cogsworth.
I mean,
And I'm like,
I love
Why you
everybody.
gotta
like,
say it like a god? Why you gotta say it like it's a slur? You're a fucking Cogsworth.
whoa, what the fuck's your problem? You know what, Mike? You're a fucking Lumiere.
Okay.
well, Lumiere was kind of a slut, so it matches his
Be
personality.
our guest. Be our guest. See my ridiculously large breasts.
Yeah, that's true.
How very inappropriate.
Thank you.
But I could see you playing Cogsworth because, like, Cogsworth is the in the dynamic
Ha,
duo of
dumbass.
Lumiere and Cogsworth. Cogsworth is the straight guy. Like,
And Lumiere is the total gay-bo. No, I'm just kidding.
well, he's a slut, but you know.
I mean, him and the Feather Duster basically are like a step away from having sex on stage. So, you know.
That would set the
It's
feather
like
duster on fire. Don't do that.
No, they scissor. They
He
scissor.
can't stick his
in
wick
the
into the feather duster yet.
They don't. Hold on a second. Lumiere has genitalia, I would suspect.
I mean, yeah,
First
once he's
of
back
all,
in human
Mike-
form, yes, but not as a candlestick.
First of all, he would
How
not
do you know
stick
he
his
doesn't have
candle.
How do you know he doesn't have a candle dick? Hmm? Yeah, see, yeah, you hesitated there. Hmm?
Okay.
No, now I'm
first of all,
imagining it.
Michael. First
Yes,
of all,
yes, sir.
Lumiere had a candle for a head and two little candles for hands. The base of the candlestick is what he would be like rubbing up against the feather duster made. Like at that point,
Well,
they
her
would
name
just
is-
be
her name is-
anti-scissoring.
Her name is Babette. Is the candle?
Babette. Yes, Babette. Like her feathers would be rubbed by the bottom of the candlestick. You know,
I can't believe we're actually having this
Yeah,
conversation.
what is going on?
Why are we having a conversation about Disney character genitalia?
look, I'm sure at some point you've probably wondered, like, if the curtains match the drapes on Prince Adam.
I have absolutely
Belle.
not
Or Belle.
wondered that.
Or Belle.
I have no
You know,
interest
I
in.
don't-
I have no interest in seeing Prince Adam's cock. That is not a goal that I have in life. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Look,
We don't always
Okay,
share
it's
the same
Pride
goals
Month.
as you, Ashley.
look, it's Pride Month. I added Belle because, you know,
Yes,
it's like,
it is Pride Month. That doesn't mean that I'm gay. I'm a supporter, sure, but I'm not
that's
gay.
why I added Belle, you studio.
I'm an
Oh, so I see you hooking up words too.
Yeah. Don't be a dunkle tunt.
Don't be a tunkle nut.
Yeah, don't be a dunkle dunt. Don't be a
You know what I'm
don't
saying?
be a funkle bunt.
Don't be a Funkasaurus Rex.
Don't be an Uncle Buck.
You're being a
Don't be a-
clit marauder.
Don't be a good John Candy movie.
Yeah, be a bad one.
Oh, so then Wagons East. Got
That's
it.
yes.
Yeah.
Poor
Yeah,
poor
that's-
John
that's-
Candy that was his last movie.
The movie he nearly died making
Yeah,
in the middle of it.
it wasn't worth it.
That's so sad. It's like,
I honestly, it
that's-
would have been better had he lived through the production, but yeah.
I feel like even if he hadn't died in the making of it, it still would have been a bad movie.
but just imagine if he had lived. Do you think he would have lived long enough to be Shrek?
Well, considering that it was Chris Farley who was originally going to be Shrek and not John Candy.
Yeah, but if let's say John Candy
John Candy. Okay, we said it. Now what?
had no major health issues, never did the drugs, and was still alive around the time that
You're
that
being
Chris
awful
Farley had.
presumptuous.
Hold on just a fucking minute here. John Candy didn't do drugs. What's the matter
I'm not
with you?
saying he did drugs, but Chris Farley did.
You
Okay,
She
just
said John-
because.
didn't you
So
say John
yes,
Candy?
she did.
You have to let me finish what the fuck I'm saying because I'm trying to word it appropriately. John Candy still alive. The incident with Shrek. Boyfriend won't stop messaging me. Chris Farley does Shrek but can't finish it because he dies of drugs. And then it's just like, let's audition John Candy and see if he can do it. Like, you gotta imagine, what would John Candy be like if he was Shrek?
My head
I
hurts.
can't.
Nothing against Mike Myers, aside from
I
the
want
fact
the
that he's
45 seconds of my life back that you just took, Ashley.
fuck off. I have purpose. It's just
Fuck off! I have porpoises.
You have pork pie in your room?
Pork pie.
yes, and I'm going to train them to execute you.
Jesus!
Whoa.
Wow.
I don't feel safe right now. I think
I'm kidding. I'm fucking kidding. Relax, my guy.
All right,
Rabbi.
Like, sometimes you just have to wonder, like,
No,
what
I
would have
don't.
happened if they would have survived.
I don't have to
Or-
wonder that.
Well, sometimes I wonder what Bill Hicks's career would have been like if he didn't die of pancreatic cancer. Like, would he be able to continue? Personally, I don't think he would have been able to. Like, I think he would have quit comedy with the way that things had gone. Like, he would just be too curmudgeon-y.
You think John Candy would have become curmudgeon-y? He was like apparently the nicest, most jolly.
No, Bill Hicks. Let's talk about Bill Hicks. No, I would think that John Candy would have been an absolute sweetheart to the bitter fucking end. But John Candy's not a stand-up comedian. I was talking about Bill Hicks this time around. Yes.
Mike, I want the 14 minutes of my life back that Ashley has stolen from me.
I don't
I don't know what to tell you.
I will shit on your fucking Buick.
Well, I don't have a Buick, so good luck.
And whose Buick did I just take a shit on?
I don't know. And you probably shouldn't say that out loud. That sounds like something you probably should keep to yourself.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I didn't
It was
shit on anyone's
probably
Buick.
John Larroquette's.
Oh. What did John Larroquette do to deserve that?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
That's awful. Just
Too
awful.
bad it's not Andy Dix. He would have deserved it.
Andy Dick can't afford a Buick. What are you talking about?
I was gonna say, he can't even afford a fucking Ford Pinto, let alone a Buick.
Let me guess. Would he afford a Subaru?
I don't know. I don't really give enough of a shit to really think about it.
Well, sometimes you just gotta shit on someone's car that you don't like just to assert your dominance.
Do you though?
Yes.
I've never
Is
had that
that
issue.
something?
It's never come up for me. I don't know. Maybe that's just
I
me.
can't think of any instance where Mike would just be walking down the street and he sees a car and he's like, hey, it looks like Greg's car. That fucking son of a bitch called me fat the other day. Oh, well, I got a present for him. Drop trout.
Poop.
Well, Mike's not that petty.
He's so petty he's Tom Petty.
I'm Tom Petty.
I would say, if anything, it's like if this Greg fella and his
listen.
woman would go to.
You don't know how it feels to be me.
No, you don't know how it feels.
Yeah, so let's get to the point and roll another joint.
Another orange.
Or if it's regular radio, it's rolled another.
Didn't I just say that?
Oh, did you?
Yes.
I
You
I-
son
I
of...
uh,
Oh, good
Is Mike
job. You
gonna
made
come?
him cry.
Is Mike gonna come again?
no.
Mike, why you got to be mad?
Mike, why you have to come?
I, I thought you were gonna do the. I'm gonna just go outside and do daddy.
I'll go outside, do daddy.
Not do daddy, do daddy.
No, I'm not gonna do daddy. Make my dick ashy.
It's like,
I'm gonna
no.
do daddy.
First of all, my name is not Daddy. It is pronounced Dawdy.
I'm not gonna fuck your dog.
No,
Yeah,
that's
clear.
Dottie.
Yeah.
Dotty. Dawdy is D-A-D-E-E.
That's Dade.
Miami Dave.
Miami Dade.
E-E-E-E-E-E.
This is Dade.
Dade is the chocolate man from the Joji verse.
Did you just call me a chocolate man?
Dade is the chocolate man,
Did you
not
call me a
you.
fucking chocolate man? What the?
First of
because
all,
No, hold on a second, you fucking troglodyte. Just because I have tan skin, you just want to call me the chocolate man?
I was not calling you the chocolate man. I was referring to the pink guy character, Dade, who always pukes up chocolate. He's the chocolate man.
It sounded like you said
Clean
my
out your fucking ears. I was a nut. If I have to
I was a
enunciate
nut.
the entire...
That's what I heard just now.
Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you are.
That's true.
Well, first of all, I don't want to have to enunciate the entire episode,
I
and
thought
I
she
don't
was gonna
want to
say,
have to nut.
I don't want a nut.
Well, I
don't
don't
want-
want to do that either. But that's beside the point.
Ooh,
I digress.
ooh. Oh my god. I'm just picturing Ashley just I am going to enunciate all of my words so that I am understood.
I'm Carl Sagan.
Millions and
Billions
millions
and billions and billions and billions
and bullion.
and billions and gazpacho.
Good soup.
Every day before I wake up,
Every day I'm shuffling.
every day before I go out to work, I have a nice bowl of cold gazpacho soup.
And then I take a nice cold gazpacho poop.
It's just as gross going in as it is going out.
I bet.
Where the fuck did those little bastards come from?
Behind the door that I opened?
How many purple doors are there?
As many as there needs to be.
I thought there was only like one. I didn't know that there was more than one. Wow, like this game is rather giving. And I will say the enemies are rather different. Like you have guys in armor, you have guys with swords, you have little pink people and blue people and little creepy bastards.
And a one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater.
It's like they almost look like the crits and critters if they had, lost all of their quills.
But not the ones in Critter 3, they suck.
Yeah, the ones in Critter 3 sucked major ass.
Well, considering the fact that they filmed Critters 3 and 4 back to back.
And they had to be very careful on like budgeting and shit. So it's like it's covered in food and other refuge, and we gotta clean this shit.
Oh, I see you watch the Dead Meat episodes as well.
Damn right I do. I fucking love dead meat.
Well, it's better than eating live animals because that the whole they're alive thing.
I'm not the liver king. I like my meat at least somewhat medium to well done, depending on the situation. Yeah.
That brings up something that I've been wanting to get off my chesticle for a while. I've never understood people who get so bent out of shape when you say you like your steaks well done. Like I know, like it's the meme, like oh well done, what the fuck? But where did this hatred come from? That's what happened.
It's for I could partially answer that question.
Right.
There is always this stigma that if there's pink, that it's not cooked, which is not the case. When it comes to steaks, the perfect temperature is around 160 degrees. That's usually at like medium, where there's like a little bit of pink, but it's still cooked. It's still registering the perfectly cooked temperature. And then like medium rare, kind of a little more pink. Medium well, not as much pink, but still some there. And well done is absolutely no pink. People think, oh, well, now you just fucking overcooked it. Steak, if it's just that slab of meat, is perfectly fine with pink. It's no problem. Now, burgers, on the other hand, burgers are a different story. Burgers, you have to cook them until the juices are running clear. Sometimes there could be like a little bit of pink, but if its juices are running red, it's still fucking raw. And people who have eaten their meat with some pink in it think that that's the only way to go when it comes to like the consumption of beef. But, pork and chicken and fish are completely different beasts. But when it comes to beef, if it's ground up, yeah, then some of that pink's got to go. But if it's like just a slab, like a steak or whatever, a little bit of pink is fine. But I'm not going to be one of those people that's like, oh, it's well done, I can't eat this. I'll just bathe the bitch in A1 sauce. I've done it thousands of times.
Okay.
She's done it millions and billions and billions and billions.
It's like, I hate to say this, but we sometimes do have steaks here in the house.
I hate to say this, but moist.
That word doesn't bother me. I use it for cake terms.
She uses it for cake farts.
Cake farts. Let's get this done. Which, by the way, you cannot find a video of it at all. You have to find the reaction to the video.
Of what? Cake farts?
I don't have to do anything related to cake farts. Fuck that.
Well, it's a waste of cake. But I digress.
Didn't Chris Chan fart on a cake?
Probably. I wouldn't put it past him.
If it was a Sonic cake, I figured he would want to preserve it and not eat it and just let it rot underneath the shielding of shitty fondant. It's like, do not eat the cake. The cake is my master.
Yeah, well, now almost.
Now, back to the steak. My mother's boyfriend likes to cook on the grill. And I have to tell him I like my steak medium. And sometimes he gets it okay because mom is able to like take the steak off before it burns. And if she doesn't remember to do that, yeah, there's been a couple of times when I've had to do the slather-dather of A1. I respect the pink. Hi, baby. Oh, she
I
must have heard me
respect
talking about.
the pink.
She must have heard me talking about meat and then
You heard
came
me talking
in.
about pink and stink.
Yep.
Complete or commence purge. Now I got a better viewing of that message. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Oh, is mom making noise, or were you just hungry?
I want to fuck Mr. Burns, Daddy.
Oh, Jesus, I forgot about that.
And you're the one who fucking brings it up most of the time when we do talk about it, so I'm surprised that you forgot that.
Dottie's down here, and either she's freaked out of all the clanging in the kitchen, or else she's heard me talking about meat. She knows what chicken is. Oh, no, she's just like, there's too much noise. I'm down here.
Oh no, I'm down here.
So that's pretty much my
Dragonfire
opinion.
Boltgun magazine? Hold on a second. Ooh. Oh, it sets them on fire.
Sweet.
Ooh. Yeah, dragon.
I need health.
Yeah.
You know what? No, I don't.
You know what I'm gonna do? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Biatch.
Yeah, eat my ass now.
Huh? Yeah, what are you gonna do now, Lester Flame Toad? What are you gonna do? Nothing.
Look out, Buster Douglas.
Buster Doug.
That's something from a Bob and Tom show.
Oh,
Speaking of Bob and Tom, which
Bob and
this
Bob.
is bad. Bob Cavoyan has cancer.
Why'd you say that so upbeat?
Well,
Bob
it's-
Cavoyan has cancer!
it's upsetting, but
Well,
he's
yeah.
he's not. Well, here's the thing. He's trying to take a positive approach to it. He's doing the chemotherapy, and he's doing a podcast to discuss the progressions of what's going on. It's It's called the Bob and Cancer Show.
Mm-hmm.
Bob and cancer. Bob and cancer.
And there's only 3 people on the show so far. It's Bob,
And
his
cancer.
wife Becky, and Whit, one of the old Bob and Tom players.
Players.
Sent him a kind message. Like he said, if you guys want to send a message, feel free. And I did. I just been like, you kick cancer's ass, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby kicked Cancer's ass.
But I also mentioned that one of my favorite stories from him was when he decided to enact malicious compliance and quit his job just to immediately start working with Tom Griswold.
Fascinating stuff.
Well, okay, I'd have to try to explain this as quickly as possible.
Keep feeling
So,
fascinated.
Back in the day, Bob used to be a radio DJ in the morning, and then Tom would come in during the afternoon. And they worked at the same radio station at the time, I believe. And there was some on-air kind of like passing of the shift of that day. And Bob had like a funny interaction with Tom, and it got like some attention from the manager of the radio station. And she was like, what the hell was that? And he's like, it was just Tom and I being funny. She's like, no, you're not allowed to be funny. You're a morning radio show. And he's like, if you aren't funny during the morning show, people are going to have a hard time, lasting throughout the rest of the day. And then she said, when you come in tomorrow, you are going to do the morning greeting. You are going to tell the weather, and then you are going to tell the time. And then you're going to say, speaking of time, here is Time in a Bottle by Jim Croce. And he did just that. He said, good morning. The weather is 62 degrees. The time is 8 a.m. And speaking of time, here's Time in a Bottle by Jim Croce. Song plays, then he goes, good morning. It is 8 something a.m. And speaking of time, here's Time in a Bottle. He did that for the whole fucking hour and then walked out. Like, for the first hour, he did that and just quit.
Wow. What a fascinating story. Ha 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 ha.
It's better when he tells it. Look, trying to retell a Bob Kevoyne story is not easy. That man has lived a rather...
I'm getting a phone call.
I wonder if he's getting called in.
No, I'm not.
Don't say
Hello?
that. Why are you answering it on
Yes,
the...
I am. I'm actually in the middle of a record. Why? From the what? Oh, okay. All right. I'll be up there to get it in a minute. Bye. People,
What?
I was being informed that I had mail.
Oh.
That's
Okay.
nice.
Okay, I'm in here. I'm gonna turn this back off now.
Now that he's got his health back, he doesn't need to go demigod mode. Honey, why are you hugging my leg? Are you okay? Are you scared? Oh,
Stop humping each other.
No, she was hugging my leg. Like, she was literally, like hugging. No, she doesn't hump legs anymore. She doesn't hump legs anymore, as far as I know. Because she will do that. Anytime she did that to my mom, she would call her Mrs. Pickles. Just because she looks like the dog Mr. Pickles, because I started watching the cartoon, and Mom's like, what the f*** are you watching? I'm like, oh, it's called Mrs. Pickles, or Mr. Pickles. I could turn it off if you want me to. She's like, no, this shit's funny. I want to watch it.
Cool.
He was really repetitive.
Fucking gabagool.
I mean, technically, there was a mob family on that show called the Gabagoolies.
Grabbed by the gabagoolies.
Grabbed by the gabagoolies. That's the first thing I thought, too. Grabbed by the gabagoolies.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I find it fascinating that my mom enjoyed a show about a dog who is literally a demonic dog who just loves his human and loves pickles. And it does some good despite the fact that they're incredibly fucking evil.
And the old guy who tries to say, hey, that dog is evil, always gets thought to be crazy because Pickles is just an innocent dog.
Yeah. Although I couldn't get into the spin-off series called Mama Named Me Sheriff. That I couldn't get into that. It just wasn't my cup of tea. And it's weird because Mr. Pickles is on it, but he you see Timmy riding Mr. Pickles, right? When he was full size. Mm-hmm. Imagine his big chunky ass riding a puppy, and the puppy is somehow still carrying him.
I can't imagine why.
Wait, you got a glowing fist? What's that all about?
It's basically quad damage.
Oh. Man, they are coming for you.
Better get a towel.
You're gross. I love you, my son, but you're gross. but not like son as in, I am your mother, but like, damn son.
Whoa! That was a black hole grenade.
Oh,
Christ.
At least you were not anywhere near that, because that would have sucked you in with it.
That would have sucked me dry.
Well, black holes, it's like they just suck until there's nothing there.
That's also porn stars.
But I mean, like, it's not just the hole sucking you dry. They suck your skin, your skeletal system. Dottie's just looking at me like, what the fuck are you talking about? Stop looking.
In fairness, that's also how we're looking at you right now.
Well, I'm trying to get comfortable.
You can't see me right now, but I am looking judgmentally at my screen.
That doesn't stop you from any other time. Hi, baby. Hey, baby. Oh, what's going on? You want me to open up the window? I can open up the window.
I look at everybody judgmentally, so it's not just you then.
I just look at everybody mentally.
Yeah.
Hi. Here, you want to look outside? You want to look outside and see the world?
You wanna lick my ass?
Fuck. Ew, Dean. The fuck? Not like that. It's like I love pets, but not like that. That was great.
Jesus loves all the pets, but not at the same time.
Hi. Oh, it's your baby. Oh, who's your little baby? You want some lovies? No, you're just gonna turn your oh, there we go. Now you're looking outside.
Ashley needs some quiet time with Toddy now.
No, I babysit her all damn day. It's like she'll bark.
Live long day.
If anything, I need to figure out what to do about my fucking car.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of that meme I sent you guys, like, who came up with that shit?
Huh?
I had sent a wrestling meme. It was from a Kenny for Your Thoughts. Like, it had to do with, what was the most recent show in Saudi Arabia?
Night of Champions?
Yeah, Night of Champions. And it's just like, why did the black community, why did they do, yeah. Okay, well, first of all, this guy's missing a few words. Is it why they did the black community like this weekend, and missing a comma too. And it's a picture of the changing of the guard with Asuka winning, and then Brock Lesnar winning, and then Chris Statlander winning her title. And then it shows Bianca Belair crying, Jade passed out, Cody looking devastated. Now, either Cody has been forever invited to the cookout, or I'm missing something.
It could be that whole I solved racism thing from AEW, if you remember. That Cody Rhodes did.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember that either.
In fairness, I haven't watched a whole lot of AEW.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to watch it now thanks to fucking, thanks to fucking CM Punk getting rid of Dark and Dark Elevation. Prick.
Mm-hmm.
CM Punk, the prick, not you.
I know that's who you were talking about. Mm-hmm.
But it's like, I know I haven't watched it a lot, but sometimes it's kind of nice to just watch the Dark and the Dark Elevation, because it gives you at least some storyline. And I kind of miss the theme song Rise. Like, that was some good shit.
Rise.
And now it's like they've got there's no more there's no more Rampage. It's just Dynamite and Collision.
Something like
Did
that.
Rampage get canceled too?
I think
Not that
so.
I never heard about that.
I don't know. Let me check. I want to make sure. And then, of course, now, like, AEW's working with ROH again, so it's like...
Well, Tony Khan owns both now, so...
Damn!
So, of course, they're working together, because Tony owns both.
Let's see. AEW Rampage. Okay, it looks... looks like they're still going on, so yeah, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Let's see.
that's great.
AEW Collision will air on TSN Plus, and Canadian fans are furious.
No.
Oh, turns out if I had my Hulu subscription, I could watch the AEW shit, but kind of too late, bitch. I had to cancel that shit.
I had to cancel that shit.
Yeah.
Ascend recommended. So go up. I guess is what they're trying to say. Oh, look at you being a parkour. Or you can just open the door. Never
Yeah,
mind.
there's an elevator in here. It's fine. I'm going up.
Look out! Oh, I thought you were gonna hit that beam. It was so nice of that enemy to wait while you reloaded, by the way.
What's that?
I said it was very nice of that enemy to wait while you were reloading your gun.
Right?
I just stood there. Like, yeah, alright.
Michael. They have an adult-sized version of the Hungry Hungry Hippos as an arcade game. My God. We must find it, and we must play it.
Probably at Dave and Buster's or some shit.
Then let us play Hungry Hungry Hippos. Yes.
I want to play carnivorous rhinoceros.
I want to play famished river horses.
Murder ponies. Murder ponies.
Why on
Murder
earth?
ponies.
Would I do that? I would never murder
Because
a pony.
they kill 300 people a year. Murder ponies. They have...
Okay. So do deer. You don't see me going around killing them.
You don't see him pulling out Bambi's mom and shooting.
Well, I mean, if she tasted good, but there's difference. You just get
Well.
what you need and not what you want. Like,
Yeesh.
I need some of this shit, but that's all.
Squirrels probably kill like 10 people a year. You don't see me shooting Pete Davidson, do you? I
That's
mean,
an
a
insult
lot
to
of,
squirrels.
as I say, a lot of people want to shoot Pete Davidson, but not for that reason. It's because he fucked Kim Kardashian.
Actually, Pete Davidson is turning out to be a really cool guy. And I know this is going to sound weird, but just hear me out for a tick.
I know this is going to sound weird.
You're right,
But
that did sound weird.
Yeah, see?
he had recently purchased a dog, and
I thought you were going to
PETA
say he
got on his-
recently purchased Kim Kardashian.
I now legally own Kim Kardashian.
He purchased a special dog, and PETA got on his ass, like saying, "Oh, thanks for not adopting, dickhead." And he's like, "You don't get it." And he sent them a message saying that he has to have a special breed of dog because he is allergic to most dogs because of their hair. This dog had special hair, so it was a dog to kind of like replace one that had died recently that he had a hard time like dealing with.
Oh, so as it turns out, PETA's an asshole.
Oh yeah, he left them a pretty nasty voicemail. Like, it's on the internet. It's like, it's fucking beautiful how he just rips them apart. Like, say what you will.
Yes.
I was gonna say what you will about the man's preference in women, but when it comes to him being harassed about a dog that he got because he loves dogs, and this particular dog won't kill him in allergies, it's kind of a sweet boy.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still a weird, toxic goober dick, but it was like, whatever.
Weird toxic goober dick. Weird toxic goober dick. Goofy
It's like,
goober dick.
I want to poop on Eddie Guerrero.
Well, you'll have to start digging because Eddie Guerrero's not in heaven. He's in hell.
wait, did someone just come on?
Yeah.
My tits?
I
Yes.
just came on Jace's back.
That's
Well,
a real comeback story there.
I know,
well, it is
right?
Pride Month, so there's nothing
Yo,
to it.
Jason DeAce and Boltgun, fucking fantastic.
Yeah, one of the guys from another Discord was raving about it too.
It's been a pretty solid gameplay,
Yes, it
and
has.
no fall
There's
no
a
fall
taunt button,
damage.
isn't there?
What's that?
There's a taunt button, isn't there?
Yeah.
God, this is
Crater scum.
that is beautiful.
So, how are you doing, Jace?
Tired. I breathed in some noxious air this past week.
You went to New Jersey.
No, not really. Let's just say the shit from Canada drifted pretty damn far east.
Oh yeah, it happened. Yeah, here too.
I was coughing up a lung last night.
Thanks, Canada. In this case, we actually can blame Canada.
You really can't. I mean, it's not like Justin Trudeau started the fire and like, oh, I'm going to start some fires.
I'm gonna vigorously masturbate until a wildfire starts.
Sorry.
They're still apologizing for it though.
Sorry.
Barbara Streisand, he like, what is this, like the Canadian version of "We Didn't Start the Fire"?
Yeah.
We started the fire.
Sorry, we started the fire.
And then it pans over to Colin Mockery reading a newspaper. He peeks his head up and goes, "Fuck you, I'm on News Line." And then just his head goes back down.
What?
The Canadian version of fucking "We Didn't Start the Fire." Celine Dion, Nickelback, Justin Trudeau, corner gas. It's like, what are we doing here?
Are there any more people? A.
Ryan Reynolds.
Rob Ford smoked crack. Joe DiMaggio.
Joe DiMaggio.
Gonorrhea, diarrhea, Joe DiMaggio.
One verse is just Colin Mockery.
Colin Mockery,
That would
Deborah,
be
and
the animutation version of it.
French your optic field.
An old Scott they fill.
Colin Mockery, Dave Foley, and the rest of kids in the hall. I don't know where to go with this fucking song.
It's 9 out of 10 sociopaths agree. You got to see Hyaku go Juichi.
Cool.
I don't know what 7 of those words were. Oh, I found a vengeance Boltgun.
Well,
magazine.
one of the very first animutations was Hyakugo Juichi, which was set to an ending song from Pokemon in Japan. And, you know, animutations always featured Colin Mockery for no apparent reason.
Yeah.
And so, like, you know, there was actually Lemon Demon did a song about Hyakugo Juichi, going 9 out of 10 sociopaths agree. You got to see Hyakugo Juichi from the Mach to the Re to the P to the We. Just take it from me, MCNC.
Neil Chichariga.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the dude's name.
Why did you say it like that? Neil Siciliano.
Because I can.
He's
That's-
probably one of the most famous massholes on the internet.
Yeah.
Folks, we are almost out of time.
Yeah, we actually are. Wow, you've been keeping track.
Grenada.
I mean, it didn't hurt that we also like basically have been starting on the hour. We kill this dude and kill this fucking flamer. That's literally
Excuse
his
me.
name.
while I kill
phrasing?
this
That's
guy.
his name, and he's called a
Phrasing?
flamer. I didn't.
No,
I didn't make the bolt gun. Okay.
Or we restarted the fight.
I didn't fucking write the Warhammer 40,000s. All right, thank you for
Warhammer.
thank you,
You
Warhammer.
Howard, I'm dying.
Fuck you, Hammer. I'm dying. Thank you for joining us for this edition of Backseat Gamer. If you like what we do, please hit subscribe and be sure to hit the bell to be notified of upcoming videos. For Dane Forgione, Ashton Miller, and Jason Amherst, I'm Mike Riley saying see you next time on Backseat Gamer.
Good night, everybody.